Alright everyone, welcome back. This is Explainer of Mysteries here, and today we're going to be talking about things that are simple and relatively easy to do. However, in reality, it's much harder to do than it seems. Something like holding your tongue when you're upset, when you really don't need to say anything at all. It sounds easy enough. And yet most of us don't follow it. Most of us just give in and say things that we really don't need to be saying out loud. I've made that mistake before. I've made that mistake plenty of times. And I know people that have lost, everything from saying things that they shouldn't say out loud. And it's not just things like core, not confessing when the pressure is high. Even things as simple as just not giving your opinion because you know your opinion is hurtful. You know your opinion is going to have backlash. You know that what you say carries a resonance and a frequency. Even your own thoughts. Now, it's not something that all of us acknowledge on a regular basis, but subconsciously we know this. What about forgiveness? Forgiveness is much harder than it seems, especially when that pain hits personally. Oftentimes, that pain is something we've brought upon ourselves. Sometimes by breaking the law of silence, breaking silence. And we beat ourselves up over it. We can't forgive ourselves. And we can't forgive others for taking advantage of that. Easier said than done. So many things out there are much easier said than done. What about breaking a habit? How much money do we waste on habits that they don't really serve us any benefit? What about something like deep breathing? Just 10 minutes a day. Is that something a lot of us don't do? Yeah. What about something like guarding the gates of your mind? I know it's something that a lot of wise people on YouTube talk about. It's easy for us to doom scroll and to feed into the negativity. When you look at mass media, you'll realize that negativity is very addicting. It's easy for us to focus on the negativity, for us to focus on what makes us angry and makes us upset. That's so easy to do. All you gotta do is avoid it, turn it off. And that's much easier said than done. What about something as reading a book? Reading something from your spirituality? All much easier said than done. And it really just starts with a few simple steps. It's all it takes sometimes is just taking a few simple steps. Reminding yourself of what's important. Reminding yourself of what to focus on and what to persist with. There's a lot of things that are simple, but it's not easy for us to do. And it's been said that when you're on your purpose and your path, everything just makes sense. There's no catch-22. There's no Matthew's effect. There's no situations where a situation will just compound endlessly until you've reached rock bottom. There's no weird time constraints or conflicts of interest that would collide with that. There's none of that when you're truly on your path and purpose. And that's something that's taken me a while to accept and to fully integrate. And so it's my wish to all of you as we progress midway into 2026 that we all progress forward, especially when the economy is seemingly doing bad and the world is seemingly falling apart. Sure, there are forces out there and there are individuals in high places that run the world, and sometimes their intents are simply malicious. They're not even self-centered. And that's the thing. So much of it can be avoided, and so much of it can be fixed with just a few simple steps. That'll be it. Take care.